This is a review of a 2024 dhgate MLB jersey. I assume it's a 2024 because this MLB Batterman was below the pipeline, the pinstripe here, and above the name. It was here, and I restitched it up here because it did not look right here whatsoever. There's just not enough space. Also, the name De La Cruz. It would look better if there was just a little more spacing. As you see, it just kind of looks like one name. Also, this A should not be solid. The shadow should only be on the left side. And here's a 2017 MLB authenticated Tony Giaramillo. He was the assistant batting coach. But anyway, this is for reference. As you see, the black only on the left. But that's okay. It's not a deal breaker. The stitching is surprisingly very good. I always see these reviews and you always see lots of connected stitching, and this does not have that. There's going to be some loose stitches. No big deal. There's a little flaw here, but it looks pretty good. The MLB logo, it doesn't really feel textured, but if you look, it looks textured. It's just like a faux texture. This is a game used, and it's actually textured. But in comparison, it looks pretty good. The big numbers on the back are perfect. I was pretty surprised at how good the quality actually would is. I was expecting something that's just going to be awful. What I don't understand is they did such a good job stitching everything else, but here on Mr. Red, they got kind of lazy. Instead of stitching a circle here, they just did a corner there. But Mr. Red looks pretty good. There's a connecting stitch right here, no big deal. I can snip that off. But he looks pretty good. And as you can see here, as I compare as you see, this is dhgate, game worn. But it still looks pretty good. The name is a little smaller because this is supposed to be a 2024. At least I assume it's supposed to be a 2024 because of where they put the Batterman logo. But we're going to look at the front here, which is just as good. There's no loose stitches, and what I expected to see would be connecting stitches here, but no. The quality is surprisingly good. Just a little, no big deal. The Nike check, the swoosh here, it looks like a patch. However, it's actually embroidered. And then they just stitch around it to make it look like a patch. But it looks pretty good. It's clean. No loose stitching. Jock tags, I think, are same as previous years. The jock tag is heat pressed, just like this one. It's an inside tag there. And this is supposed to be the 2024 material copy. If we can focus. It's pretty thin, but it's soft and pretty comfortable. I don't know why it won't focus too well. But all in all, I have to say it's well worth the $35. It took about 3 weeks to arrive, which is pretty reasonable. Anyway, I'm out.